It's been ages since I sat down and did a voiceover for you guys, but I recorded this tutorial just as the second wave of lockdown was announced in the UK. I did this beautiful glamorous look with some jewellery from my store, and on Instagram you guys chose for me to do a voiceover. So I'm starting with moisturising my face. Remember, I'm 45 years old, so my skin dries out a lot very quickly. So I put on a layer just before I do my makeup, and then I pat some more into my eyes and underneath it, and I use this patting and picking up motion, and that kind of plumps my skin. I'm using some old foundation. This is Illamasqua's Rich Liquid, and I'm using 3 colours. I'm using the one that's just darker than my skin tone, although it doesn't look it on screen, but it is slightly darker than my skin tone, around the outer layer, the outer parts of my face, and then I'll use the lighter colours later under my eyes, but this is just the one colour at the moment going on. Putting it on my eyelids just to create a base, and the curl in my lashes is dropping slightly, and I didn't make an appointment just before lockdown, so yeah, I'm gonna have droopy lashes for a while. Obviously take that down to the neck and the decollete, because I will be glittering up the chest area later. Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the shade 15 Endless Purple. I'm going to put that all over the moving part of the eyelid just to create a base for the purple to hold on to. I'm taking this lilac colour by Illamasqua. I don't know the number, I apologise, but it's a shimmery lilac on the cool side, and I'm placing that on the inner corner of the eye. I'm taking a really small sort of shader. It's not too fluffy, it's kind of quite condensed, so it will keep the colour just concentrated to where I want it, and it will pick up the most and place it most without kind of dragging it all across the eye. Dot palette, I'm going to take this dark sort of berry purple, and I'm placing it on the outer corner of my eye using the same brush, and I'm just using very, very small movements just to kind of soften it on the outer corner of the eye, and bringing it inwards very, very carefully without kind of smudging all over the eye, if you know what I mean. I want to keep this one really precise. I'm rocking the brush back and forward in a C shape from the corner of my eye up to the crease, and then just slightly under and past the corner, just to create a little bit of depth there. Okay, so I'm taking a warmer toned purple, or at least a cool and a warmer, mixing them together, blow on the brush to get rid of the excess, and using the point of that brush, so I'm using a very pointed fluffy brush, I'm going to use that just under the brow bone and wiggle it upwards slightly so I get a bit of a fade. So by placing the point at the actual crease, you get the deepest deposit of colour, and then as you deposit that colour and you've got less on the brush, then work it upwards slightly and you get natural grade there. So if you follow my Instagram, you'll know that I make jewellery using semi-precious stones. So in this one I've used fluorite and opals, and it's just gorgeous. But I'm going to take the glittery kind of colour here from the Alexis Stone palette, and it's kind of got a duochrome to it, so it looks lilac-y purpley, and then it's got a green undertone to it, which is really great for this look. Because I've got bits of green in my blouse, I'm gonna want it to pick up a little bit of green to also go with the eyeliner that I'm about to do. Makeup Atelier's eyeliner here. This is one that you mix with water to get this beautiful vibrant colour. It was a little tricky to use. It's fine on the top of the eyelid, but when you start using it at the bottom and it mixes with foundation, it ends up loosening, if you know what I mean, and going everywhere. So yeah, you got to be really precise with this one, but I love the vibrancy of this colour. It's just so beautifully peacock. Transferring that colour to the under part of the eye, and then just using a brush to sort of swipe that across. I think when I finished the look, just before I did, I went over it again just to kind of keep those lines nice and crisp. In fact, I went over everything again, all of the glitters, the dark purple in the outer corner, and the foundation again, but you'll see some of it later. I didn't include all of it in the video because like it was 12 minutes long and I had to like fast forward bits. So this is Urban Decay's Perversion eyeliner. In my last video I did, Regina did the voiceover and she was convinced it was feline cone. I just see a spider web, feline coal power pencil. Oh my god, that's a huge web above my window. Oh my god, I'm telling you, there's 2 dragonflies stuck in this web. It is nasty. Okay, so after I cleaned out my eye from that big lump of coal, I'm taking the lighter colour foundation, using a soft fluffy small brush, which is an eyeshadow brush I think. I'm just using that to pat on the lighter colour under my eyes, and I'll use my ring finger to pat that down, smooth it and buff it into the skin, and then I'll use a very light wash of colour. If you guys saw this look being done on Instagram very quickly, I did a reel to some music. I think it was just Bangaye Butterfly. It was so cute. If you haven't seen it, please go over to my Instagram to have a look. But here I am. Look at that, how popping is that green? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just adding more of that Alexis Stone colour just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And I forgot to do my mascara. I will do it at the end, you will see, but I tend to do my lipstick and then be like, oh crap, I've forgotten to do my mascara. Okay, so the jewellery set that I'm wearing is in my store. I've got them in loads of colours. For this look I chose the lilac. It goes so nicely with my blouse. Unfortunately, this outfit is just the blouse because my sister borrowed it to wear somewhere, and she kept it in the car along with the sari. For some reason she separated the blouse and the sari got stolen, the blouse got left. Yeah, so don't leave your sister's favourite saris in the car for the car to get broken into. Okay, so we're now taking a deep, like almost dirty purple colour, and I'm going to place that with the point of my brush at the deepest part of my cheekbones where they sink in, and I'm going to bring that slowly out and upwards. Going to work it into my hairline, but concentrating the colour towards the back even more. When my hair comes down over my face, it creates a really nice shadow anyway, and it kind of deepens it. So I want to keep it not too deep, but enough, just at the back there, not bring it out too much. I'm using this colour called Thrust by Illamasqua just on the apples of the cheek. A very small light touch just to bring a bit of colour up the top there. Okay, what is this product that I've just dropped everywhere? It's Sparkling Dust for Face, Eyes and Body by Inglot, and then I'm using Revolution Pro's Glow Fix Spray to kind of fix it to highlight the high points of my cheek. And this time I don't drag it everywhere, I just leave a little bit in a kind of line there. Oh, it looks divine, looks gorgeous. Love the wet look on the cheek when my skin has been really good, and it's only really good if I don't eat gluten. So yeah, I was able to get away on this particular day, not today because I have had a bit of gluten. So after brushing my brows up, I am using Illamasqua's brow powder just to fill them in a little. I kind of wish I'd gone a bit darker looking back. It feels darker when I'm doing it, and then when I come to editing I'm like, oh, I should have gone a bit darker. So I did a poll on Instagram as to whether I should do a light lip or a dark lip. The dark lip won first, and then by the time I was done it was the light lip that was winning, but it's too late by this point. I outlined my lips with a lip crayon from 17. I found it in Maya's room and it was pretty cool, probably a cheap thing, but it did the job of staining my lips and giving me a guide to work with. And then I'll be using Huda Beauty's matte liquid lip thing called Famous, and then I'm going to put a little bit of Maybelline's Superstay matte ink in Visionary just in the center and kind of blend them together. You know, like I'm a three girl kind of lippy kind of person thing who likes to do 3 lip shades. I really like that look. So there's the center going in. a slight variation of my usual mascara, only because I chucked the other one away. This is a new one. It's Maybelline's Cils Sensational, but it's in an intense black. I really like it. So I've still got the pigment around my mouth, although it's gotten a little bit better with laser treatment. I'm using Maybelline's FitMe concealer in the number 10 just to blend through and kind of hide some of that colour. Because it's applied fresh, you can see it for the moment, but it will sort of balance out. So just putting in the tikka and the earrings from my store. You'll find a link to it at the end of this video and in the description box. Got to have a nose ring, you guys know this. And then my nukre will follow. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you would change this look with anything, let me know in the comments box below. I kind of want to do it again with a slightly lighter eye and a lighter lip with the same blouse. Let me know what you think of that. You can see the blue popping there in the centre of the eye. But thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. Please do let me know what you think of my new haircut and colour, and I will see you in the next video really soon. Bye. Oh my god, hey beautiful.